Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's post-match pint. As you can tell, there's no pints, there's no tables, there's no chairs. So, listen, Scott, take us through the starting lineup if you wouldn't mind.
Fabianski in goal, Johnson right back, Creswell left back, Ogbonna and Zuma centre halves, Rice and Souček, Bowen, Fornells and Benrahma with Antonio up top.
Strong team.
Well remembered.
Good. You enjoy that? Great, nice.
I did. It was a fantastic.
Good, strong lineup.
It was. I think that's as strong as we could have gone. Really, our strongest possible lineup. I think couldn't have changed it. So.
You nervous?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Scott, perfect start for West Ham. Early goal. I still can't work out what happened. I ain't seen our replays, but it looks like Alisson's punched it in his own net. It looks like.
Yeah, basically that's what happened. It was to be fair, when he crossed it, I thought it was a poor corner, but he just.
Well, they give it to Creswell. I thought it was Ogbonna.
Sorry. I thought it was Fornells at the corner.
Yeah,
he did.
It was Fornells.
So how did Creswell get
how did Creswell get the goal? Fornells at the fucking corner, so it's a weird one.
I don't know how that's been given. I don't know how it's been given to Creswell. He weren't anywhere near it. But what?
It's because he's magic and he wears a magic hat.
What got me is they done one VAR check, saying possible foul, and then straight away done another one. Like it was like they were determined not to give the goal.
Yeah, they was looking for something, weren't they, not to give it. But do you know what? I mean, what a start! And when you play these big teams, especially teams like Liverpool, you want an early start. You want to hit the ground running, and you couldn't have asked for a better start, really, could you?
No, it's fantastic, mate. That's like you said, getting that earlier goal against teams. The thing for me today is that we got the early goal, gives us something to defend, but we didn't just try and defend it. Do you know what I mean? We tried to go at them a bit. Yeah, we weren't great overall in the first half, but we did the job. Before West Ham teams in the past, we get that early goal, and then we just sit back, and then we just crumble. And we're not seeing that now. We're so much more resilient.
You were saying a lot.
I could hear your lips slapping together that you wanted to say something.
No, they did dominate possession after we scored.
Yeah.
But as much as they had all of the ball, they didn't really, up until the free kick, they didn't really create anything.
Thing is, though, you expect a team like Liverpool to have more of the possession, more of the ball. They're a well-organised team. They're a hard team to play against. They've got one of the best players in the world playing for them. And as you said, up until the free kick, I didn't really feel threatened. I mean, I haven't seen the replays back yet, so people were saying it wasn't a foul leading up to that free kick, but there's no taking away from the finish from Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's a great finish.
Yeah, it was. It was a good finish, and I was saying to Dan, I'm a bit disappointed with Fabianski. I think his positioning was wrong. We're shutting. It was always going to be a right footer taking that, and. I just think he was too far over. He takes another step to his right just as he hits it, and it made it a lot easier for him. And the player shutting down the ball was on the wrong side of the wall. It's going to be a right footer taking it, and but I've seen it back, slow motion. There is a bit of contact, but the problem with players like Salah, as we've seen in the past, when the other season with Masuaku, as soon as he feels that little bit of touch, he's going down. And you can't. That's what he does. That's what he always does. He falls down on the floor like he's been shot. It was always going to happen, and it was unfortunate.
I mean, the thing is, you could see it every time he got in the box. The defenders were standing him up. They were scared to go on because as soon as he feels contact, he's going to go down.
Exactly.
So
early setback for West Ham as well with Ogbonna going off. Dawson coming on. I'm not sure what the injury was for Ogbonna, but was it a facial injury or something like? Because he went straight up the tunnel, didn't he? So,
do you know the amazing thing though? Right. So you had the VAR check for the goal with a foul, then handball, then the VAR check for dangerous play with Creswell. No VAR check for either of the fouls on Ogbonna, which led him to get injured.
Was his first one? Was it off the ball? The first one, was it off the? When he was down for a while.
You talking? That's right.
No, when I didn't see what happened to him like the first time.
Not the first time. The second time, he looked like to get an elbow or an arm in the face from that useless Henderson.
I think Henderson just upset he got clattered.
Thing is, though, look, we go in 1-1 at half time. You think to yourself, how are we going to come out in the second half? We need to hit the ground running, and we can't let Liverpool dictate the game. And I think we soaked that up. I think we done it well. I mean, Declan Rice, I mean, wow. I mean, we've said it before. I mean, we'll never get bored speaking about him. The way he broke up the midfield today, he showed why pundits are now starting to take notice of him and why they're putting him on that level as a world-class player.
Oh, 100%, 100%. You know, he's leading us, you know, with his performances. You know, he is a captain now and he's putting in captain performances week after week. And I thought Souček alongside him today, I think that's the best game Souček's had for a long, long time. You know, and that's what we needed. We needed them in the midfield to try and dominate a bit. And look, like you said, we could have easily capitulated after conceding that goal so late in the first half, and we didn't. And then we took the game to Liverpool in the second half. You know, it weren't all Liverpool with the possession. We took the game to them. We put them on the back foot at times, and that's what that's all we demand. That's what we want to see.
We was waiting for something to happen, and then we got the paella eating, the Estella drinking 4-0 has gone through. And look, I'm going to say it's a great finish because I'm a West Ham fan. I don't care. I don't care if Atlas should have saved it, but what a finish!
It seemed to take forever to go in, and like from where we were sitting, I thought, it's going wide. and then when I see the net just bowled, I just jumped on him.
He was away from me. He was.
Atmosphere was good today, wasn't it? Atmosphere was so good today.
Yeah, even now, Scott. I mean, what we hour and a half after the game, and you can still hear the atmosphere around here. People walking from the stadium, and this is what it is. I mean, this is what we've wanted since we moved over here. Nights like this. I mean, to beat one of the big boys and cement our place in the top four.
Definitely, mate. Definitely. And as I think it was mentioned in the fan cams, you know, like you said, this is what we moved here for. We haven't had that now. Now we're having it, and it's a good time to be a West Ham fan. Very, very good time to be a West Ham fan.
I mean, we're going to mention him. I mean, what a performance from probably arguably the signing of the season, not only for West Ham but in the Premier League, I think, Zuma.
Yeah.
I mean, gets his first goal for the club, well deserved as well.
Oh, yeah. It was... it was, you know, he peeled away, took the gamble that the keeper was going to miss it again. And, it was a great finish. I mean, you can see the joy on his face. It's making me smile.
He always smiles. He smiles even when he's upset, old Zuma, but... You all right? How you doing? You all right?
The thing is with Zuma as well, some of the tackling today, you know, was so on point. You know. So on point.
Yeah, but even like a couple of times, you know, he cut out, you know, like a bit of last ditch defending, you know, cutting out the through balls and that. He was just unbeatable today. I don't think anything got past him.
Yeah, I love that. The thing is, I love about Zuma is that even when Dawson come on, I wasn't worried about Dawson coming on and Ogbonna going off. Yeah. No, don't get me wrong, I'd rather have Ogbonna on, but I was confident with Dawson coming on because I thought Zuma next to him makes Dawson a better player.
Yeah, 100%. You're right. I would have thought he would have brought Diop on just because of the pace of the players, but obviously Zuma moved over to the left centre back, so he was on the side where Salah was. But Dawson come in and done what Dawson does, threw himself in front of everything. I'm sure he took one in the nads in the second half. Yeah. You know, and the other thing as well, Ogbonna's decent in the air attacking set pieces, but Dawson's excellent at attacking set pieces, and I think that then played a part in the goal that Zuma got because they've now got to worry about, you know, they worry about players like Ogbonna because of the height and the strength, but Dawson's different level, and then they're so worried about Dawson they sometimes switch off to the other centre half, and that's why Zuma got away where he got.
Well, Dawson almost got on the score sheet himself, didn't he, in the crossbar from a great header.
Was it them that Rice went up for it as well?
Nah, it was Dawson. It was Dawson.
I'll tell you what, Johnson again today, fantastic, absolutely brilliant again.
Kid's phenomenal.
You know,
absolutely phenomenal. He's grasped. When you get players who you look at the start of the season saying, yeah, he's going to be a good backup, he's going to be a squad player. Yeah, you think he was third choice right back at the start of the season. He's grasped his opportunity. You know, the unfortunate injury to Fredericks, the unfortunate injury to Soufal, he's grasped that opportunity, and he ain't giving that right back spot up for no one.
And that's what good players do, don't they? They take their chances when they're given to them. Because as you said, he was third choice at the beginning of the season. Soufal obviously picked up the injury, Fredericks out, and he's taking it. And Johnson, he was unreal today.
He was. I think second half they were. I don't know if they were sort of overloading that side a little bit, weren't they? So I don't know if they were trying to target him, but he just took it all in his stride. Like he's been playing there for years. He was brilliant, fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good all-round performance. I mean, David Moyes today as well. He got his substitutions spot on. Yep. I mean, when I see Masuaku coming on with like what was it, 6 minutes ago, I put my head, I thought, oh, here we go. But no, do you know what? Fair play to Masuaku. He come on, he done his job. They had that chance right at the end, didn't they, with a header that went past. Was it Mane? I can't remember who let him go. As soon as that goes wide, you know that's it, game done.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good finish by Origi, wasn't it, when he come on the sub for them, for their second goal. Yeah. I think we'll be disappointed to concede that, to be honest. But yeah, like you said, the one Mane put wide, that you knew that was the point, But Moyes, he brings on 2 defenders, but we didn't go. For me, we didn't go 5 at the back. He's just replaced the winger with all he done was took the 2 attacking wingers off and brought them in more defensive-minded wingers. And like you said, they were overloading down that right side. That substitution bringing on Soufal to play alongside, play in front of Johnson, I thought was spot on because they were getting a lot of joy down there, and Bowen was getting tired. Soufal comes on, does a fantastic job. And then I said, I think he just tried to match that on the other side, and also Masuaku's pace pins back Trent Alexander-Arnold a bit because he couldn't bomb forward leaving that because Masuaku's got the pace. We've got players like Antonio with his pace, Masuaku running at you or going like playing the ball long down into the channels. They've got to think about that. As much as they're pressing for that goal, they know that one ball then catches them out, so it pins him back a little bit as well.
Well, they said we couldn't do it on a Thursday night and a Sunday, Gray. We've done it.
We have. And
it's been a great week for West Ham. We've qualified for the next round of Europa. We've come here today. We've beat arguably one of the biggest clubs in the world. Joint second in the Premier League, 3 points off top, going into international break. I mean, whoa, hold me up. Quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. It's just amazing time to be a West Ham fan, isn't it?
It is, mate. It is. It's absolutely fantastic. And, long may it continue. Long may it continue.
The atmosphere around the whole club is just such a feel-good atmosphere, isn't it? I mean, with the fans, the players look like they're loving playing, The other year, when we was in relegation battles, players looked like they had the weight of the world on their shoulders. Now they're playing like everyone smiling, look like they're having fun. It's just brilliant.
Anything else you want to say,
Scott? No, mate, that's it. Look, I love getting one over Liverpool. It's it's so good. Their fans are some of the worst in my opinion in the country, but it is what it is. Big 3 points for us. We've stuffed them, so fantastic.
Yeah, as I say, it's a massive, massive win, and we continue. As West Ham fans, we all think it'll end at some time. We're so used to it, but this team just carries on, and it's credit to David Moyes. I mean, we've praised him enough over the last few weeks, and he deserves every single bit of credit that's coming into him now. I mean, I know he's nominated for Manager of the Month. I don't have to have announced that yet, but he's got to get it. He's got to get it for the way he's turned this football club around, and the wins he's picking up. Man City in the Carabao Cup. We've got. We were speaking on fan cams. If we can get through now to January, add a couple of additions to this squad, preferably Jesse Lingard and the striker. Who knows where we can end up this season? I said it. Like Leicester had a similar sort of campaign in 2015-16. I know they went on to win the league. I'm not saying we're going to win the league, but we can have that sort of momentum to take us into the top 4 and go that one step further than we did last year. And we're doing it with Europe, Carabao Cup, and we'll have the FA Cup as well this season. Yeah. So.
That's it, and that's it, mate. It's all momentum. It's all momentum in it, and the momentum's with us. I don't know whether you notice as well, when the momentum's with you, because them little 50-50 balls that drop, second half they were dropping to us. Years gone by, they all dropped Liverpool. You know what I mean? You get that rub of the green, didn't you, when you're playing well and all that? Yeah. We're starting to get that rub of the green. We're starting to get that bit of luck. If we start getting referees give us decisions instead of keep giving these bigger size decisions, we'll be like the World's Fair Oyster, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Referee, I thought he was awful today. Personally, I thought
he weren't great, was he?
He like I say, with the goal, they seemed determined to find a way not to give it, and then he was just giving them everything, every 50-50 or and what I said to you, didn't I? When Ogbonna went down the first time, made him go off. He's walked round. When one of the Liverpool players went down, he was rolling about on the floor. He was like, I'll get up and just carry on. Like, it didn't make him go off to the side, and he was just. I thought he was poor, the ref.
Do you know what though? We'll leave that there, yeah. We'll mention that. Well done, Dan. Glad Dan's behind the camera shouting out. Yeah, Antonio was obviously given the man of the match, sponsors man of the match. I don't think he deserved man of the match. I think for me. Go on, I'll let you say you think man of the match.
I would say for me, Fornells. I thought he was really good today.
You?
I'm going to go Zuma. Yeah. Going to go Zuma. Yeah, I know. I'll go Zuma. I'm looking back.
Who did you say before?
Looking back.
Oh, you changed your tune now.
I said Ben Rama because I thought Ben Rama had a really good game.
Yeah, he
But
did
looking
work
back
hard,
over
Ben
it.
Rama.
We're looking back over the game. This is the good thing about you can look back at things. It's going to be Zuma because, as I said, he was important today. But Ben Rama, I thought, fantastic. Antonio, I thought, had one of his worst games, but still
effective.
Still played part in 2 of the goals. So.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Kurt Zuma as well. I just think that he was solid at the back, got his first goal for the club today, and I just think it was a great all-round performance from Zuma. So he gets my man of the match. So
Sod you then.
yeah,
Who you
go
saying,
on.
Dan? Come on.
Back
Who
off.
was yours?
Dan's gone for.
I'm going to go with the Ben Rama. I'm going to go with
Dan's gone Ben Rama. Yeah, Ben Rama worked hard today. I mean, we haven't really spoke about him, but yeah, Ben Rama worked hard. There was a couple of people behind me getting frustrated with him, and I think he's one of them players that people are starting to niggle at when they don't need to. But I thought he worked hard today. I thought Bowen
He
worked
looked our
hard.
most dangerous player
Yeah,
going forward.
yeah. I agree, mate, and I think he's really found his feet this season.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he has. He keep falling over, but
You know, I just think
anything else you want to say, Gray, before we go?
No. No,
halfway through saying
I was just going to say, like for me, the reason I picked Fornals is I think he just he run his socks off up front today, and he closed down and obviously got his goal, and I just thought.
Well, we'll all watch the highlights tonight with a smile on our face, and for the next couple of weeks, we'll all be looking at that Premier League table. We come back. Who we got? Wolves. Is it Wolves away the next game?
away, yeah.
Which should be a tough game, but a winnable game. Great, as they say. But
Liverpool fans in work tomorrow.
I've already been messaging my mates. I've had the blue ticks, no reply. So, but we'll leave it there. So thank you so much for watching this post-match reaction. As you said, we usually do post-match pint. We've got no tables, no chairs, no pints. We've been kicked out of our home. We're homeless at the moment. So we peaked with a studio the other day, didn't we? We had that studio for the watch along. But look, as always, keep subscribing. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All of them that we never use. I think Dan was looking into TikTok. I don't know what we're going to have to start doing, little silly dance videos. But yeah, as always.
Mate, I don't mind doing dance videos.
As always, thank you so much for your support. And look, we're joint second in the league. One thing left to say. Come on, you Irons. Irons.